What's going on, guys? Your boy Jay from Daily Reaction. Alright, guys, so this video was sent to me via email, and the title of this video is Ask New Yorkers Who They Are Voting For in 2024. The person that created this video was Nick. Going to, support Nick over there, guys. The person told me that he's doing a good job, so I think I watched two of his contents. It's pretty good. He's doing a good job over there. Alright, so let's watch the video together, guys, and see what's going on. Everybody know who I'm voting for, and who I don't like, and who I don't care for. So let's continue. Let's watch this video together, guys.
I'm here in New York City, and with the 2024 presidential elections coming up, we're going to be asking people here in the city what they think about America and who they're going to be voting for in the presidential election between Trump and Joe Biden. It looks like we got two people that are going to be competing this year. And this is the first of many election specials I will be doing on my channel. Make sure you subscribe to not miss a single one. And now let's ask New Yorkers who they are voting for in 2024. Who will you be voting for in the election?
Joe Biden, of course,
What makes you want to vote for Joe Biden?
because of what he's done.
What has he done for America?
Oh, come on. He saved the country from the economic mess that Trump left with, infrastructure was a big thing that Trump said, oh, I'll get this infrastructure thing done. He never did.
They never let him.
Biden did.
So do you think Joe Biden was put in a bad spot when he came into the presidency with what Joe...
Yeah, it was horrendous. It was a horrendous, entry. He had a lot to deal with, and he's dealt with it very well.
And so...
This guy, I'm not calling nobody any names. Everybody got the right who they want to vote for, so I can't get mad for him. That's who you want to vote for. But the crazy thing for people that live in New York, I don't remember when this video was made, but the people that live in New York, I'm sure they're tired with all the nonsense that's going on with both the mayor and the president. So with all these migrants and with the crime rate and everything just skyrocketing up there, and for him to say he's still voting for Biden, I think he's been disingenuous. But I think he almost seems like he don't care what's going on. Until the crime start happening in his neighborhood, then he's gonna realize. So the video probably made maybe in March, I think, and more crazy stuff have been going on in that city. I'm sure he probably gonna change his mind. He probably won't vote for anybody this year, maybe, I don't know. But this is how he thinking. He's from New York, and it's crazy up there right now. Let's continue.
4 more years with Joe Biden would help the country get back into a better place.
I think so.
Yeah, right.
Otherwise, 4 more years of Donald Trump. No.
What do you think is going to happen if Donald Trump gets put in office?
I can't imagine. I don't want to imagine. I'm actually looking to buy something out of the country in case that happens.
Really?
Yes.
Go.
What would be your big fear if Donald Trump gets put and elected back into office?
Well, my biggest fear is, he'll just end democracy.
Really? You think he'd become a dictator in America?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
With Joe Biden, a lot of immigrants have came into America. What do you think about the migrant crisis here in the United States?
Well, I think that it is a problem, the migrant crisis. But, Biden was supporting the Republicans and the Democrats.
All that stuttering he's doing, you can see that he don't know what he's talking about. So when he asked him about anything about the migrants, he was like, okay, yeah, and maybe the migrants wasn't a good idea. Oh, it's gonna get worse, sir. They still coming in. Don't worry. Don't worry. They probably soon to live with you too. Don't worry.
Came up with a plan, and then Trump squashed it. Was opposed to it only for political reasons. So if you're really concerned about the problem, this bipartisan bill was an answer.
Why is it not getting pushed through? What do you think?
Well,
Right.
because Trump told his Republicans, his MAGA Republicans, not to pass it.
So do you think Trump's part of the problem here of the border crisis?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Did you know that a lot of cartels and a lot of people are making lots and lots of money off the migrant crisis? Do you know that each person that comes through the border is paying anywhere
Yeah,
between
no,
$3,000 to $10,000?
absolutely. It's terrible. It's awful.
Do you think any of that money is getting put in Joe Biden or Gavin Newsom's pocket?
No.
Yeah,
no way.
right.
I
Stop
don't think
it.
it's possible at all.
No, I don't.
Stop.
Then why do you think they want to keep it going? If more and more people are suffering and cartels are making
No,
tons of
they don't want to
money.
keep it going.
They
When
don't.
you say they, who are you talking about?
Joe Biden, the government.
No, they don't want to keep it going.
You sure about that?
And this year we'll be having an election between Joe Biden and Donald Trump. Who are you guys going to be supporting?
That's a difficult question because I feel like it's picking lesser of two evils. Me personally, I think my vote will go to Joe Biden because I just stay voting Democrat.
What do you guys will think will happen if Donald Trump wins again?
have no idea, but at this point, I don't think it's lesser of two evils. I think they're both equally as evil. I think we've seen now, especially with everyone's stances on Palestine, the fact that we're just allowing a genocide to happen, they're both just as bad, I think.
And what do you guys think about the current state of America right now?
Well, I think first of all, we're focusing on the wrong problems. Like, I know that they're trying to ban TikTok right now when there's so many other problems in our country.
I agree with her right there at that point, but she's not understanding the bill that they put into law. Not the bills that they're signing right now. It's not TikTok has really not have nothing to do with TikTok. So it's pretty much a foreign bill where they're going against, not going against where they're well, I guess kind of going against the China for TikTok, but it's really got nothing to do with TikTok. It's all about sending money over to Ukraine, funding that war, you know, the crisis war and stuff like that. So, and if you read it, you gotta just read the bill. And TikTok is really not the reason why they add TikTok, because it's a foreign, it's a foreign app. This is why they doing that. It's because that TikTok is foreign. But they know what they're really doing is trying to help these other countries to just keep funding them for this war. And people don't think they're making a lot of money off of this. They're making a lot. Man, they're sending all type of weapons to Ukraine. And they just asked, I think it was how much it was, $60-something billion they sent into them. I don't understand all that money. And that's our money that we paying. That's coming out of our pockets, guys. And they're allowed to do this thing with our money, without no repercussions or nothing. But nothing happens to them. Let's continue.
The migrant crisis, inflation is going crazy. People can't afford college tuition, and I think that's way more important than focusing on some stupid app kids go on.
Who are you voting for in 2024?
I mean, I never voted before, but hands down Trump. I want Trump in office, feel me? I feel like he has a great mind. I feel like when he was in office, our country was doing all right. It's not what it looks like right now.
Yeah, what's the current state of our country right now?
Open borders, more crime. His city, Trump is from New York. This city is a shithole right now. Let's be real.
Right.
Let's be real with everybody.
Yeah, what's it like living here in New York?
I don't know. You know how it is. New Yorkers, we're proud to be New Yorkers at the end of the day, because there's no other city like this. No other city can compare or contrast to this. So to see the state that it's in right now is almost insane. Our own homeless population is on people my age, 22. I'm 22. I know I look older, but I'm 22. I see people my age on the street right now, and they can't get into shelters. It's ridiculous.
Does it make you mad that what's happening with Joe Biden as president?
I think you could tell. It makes me mad. For the most part, you can see a difference between Trump and Biden.
So right now in New York City, the past 3 years since Joe Biden's been presidency, a lot of things have changed. What have been the main changes here in New York?
Well, you're looking at it. The migration, the population has swelled with homeless, and now with illegal or non-credentialed migrants.
I'm scared to say
The crush of people on the resources of the land is telling. On the other side, the compassionate side, New York is a place of immigrants. Our whole history here before Biden has been immigration of all types, and I believe this one day will be something that we're going to solve by inclusion, not exclusion.
We're going to have mainly two options, Joe Biden and Donald Trump this year. Who will you be voting for?
I don't want to say yet. I'm on the fence.
On the fence? Yeah. Who are you leaning towards right now?
I have a Democrat background, a history. The people before me, my elders, voted Democratic Party. But really, I'd like to know if there's a progressive, maybe a...
When you guys gonna change, though? I mean, I know you say you stick to being. I mean, you have a Democrat background. Your family probably just stick to Democrats only. But when y'all gonna change and realize what's really going on? How the Democrats haven't really done anything for anyone. Just sending out money overseas. Yes, I understand that money been sent overseas way before Biden. But this time it's even worse. There's a crisis going on. Inflation is skyrocketed. It's hard to find places to live. It's more homelessness. What you guys are talking about? Why y'all not seeing this? Continue.
Kennedy, somebody who has other ideas. I'm looking for that. I think I'll say that. I'm on the fence with either one. I actually don't. You might be surprised. I wouldn't. Trump would be great. I think the American people are getting exactly who they want. And now God help us.
Pay close attention to this lady because at the end of this video, she's going to be sharing a shocking story about who she's voting for in 2024. Who are you going to be voting for in 2024?
A conservative. Well, I'd go for Trump. Yeah, I'd go for Trump. Yeah, I love my country. I served my country.
And how have you seen, for example, things like inflation affecting the people here in New York City?
To be honest, I don't pay attention to that much. To be honest.
We're going to have two people who are running for president, Donald Trump and Joe Biden. Who are you going to be voting for this year?
On the political side, I'm not that good. I follow a little bit, but I would say Biden.
Biden?
Yes.
And what makes you want to vote for Joe Biden?
I think some of the things he says and tries to do, like change, for example, talking about the people, the situations they go through, like the only thing I would want him to change maybe the students' loan, things like that. But otherwise, I think he's doing a good job.
Okay,
Yes.
awesome. Do you think Joe Biden should close the border?
Like for what reasons? Like why would he close the border? I don't think so. Yeah, I think.
Send that guy back. Send him back wherever he's from. You can see he's not from here. Send him back. Get rid of this guy. When telling these people come from other countries, they don't understand it. It's like inflation's not hitting them hard because pretty much they're not. They're getting free money anyway. So of course it's not hitting them how we think this should hit them. Like I said in Us, he's telling, hey, we should leave the border wide open. Continue to let people go through. Send them back.
Let people be free. If people are allowed, people can cross and come in. Let people come and look for the future. Let people come and look for, green pasture where they come from. Maybe you don't know where they come from, what they go through to make it down here. It's survival, to be honest. So I don't think anyone has a right to put boundaries on anything.
Wherever this idiot is from, I'm sure they got boundaries in your country where the borders are locked. They don't want no one else coming in. So what are you talking about? Don't come here trying to change laws and tell people, or try to change the ways how people think, telling us that, hey, you should leave it open for other people to come in. Sound like an idiot to me.
In this world.
What change have you seen in the past 3 years since Joe Biden's been elected or since he's been in office?
As far as New York?
Well, and in America?
I think the economy's gotten better.
What?
I think a lot of repercussions from, let's say, other crises are coming during his presidency. The way his administration handled it, it could have been a lot worse. I'll say it that way. No, I agree. I mean, we had a really, really soft landing on the economy as far as going into a full-blown recession, which didn't happen. It could have been a lot worse. He's cleaning up Trump's mess.
Oh, no, two other idiots, right? But they don't see anything. It's like they like they high on something, high on Biden or something like that. Talking about it could have been like, it is worse. What you talking about? It's bad right now, man. You don't see the homeless. You live in New York, you don't see it. I think people when they walk out their home, man, their eyes are just shut. Let's go.
It's like he's saying that there's a lot of jobs, but a lot of tech jobs are people getting laid off. It's just like, I guess we just got to shift and it's getting better. But I prefer Biden than the wannabe dictator.
So this year, when elections come in November, you guys will be voting for
Kennedy.
Who do you think would be the best to clean up this situation?
Biden just needs to get more middle of the road. It's like he's, there has to be a sensible government where it's like, listen, you cannot sacrifice the quality of life of actual citizens and taxpayers for the sake of sanctuary, whatever. It's like, okay, enough's enough. It's like you walk into a bar and it says capacity 250 people. After that, you're really diminishing the resources and the safety. Well, it's the same thing with the city. It's like, come on.
So I'm here with a New York local. She's lived here for 28 years. And how have you seen the city transform in those 28 years, and mainly in these past 3 years that you've been here with the migrant crisis right here on the corner?
There's a lot of conspiracy theories floating around about this being an invasion and stuff. I don't know. I haven't seen it yet. I don't see anybody walking around with rifles or anything, so I'm not going to go there just yet.
And this year is 2024, and we're going to have an election season. Gotten down to Joe Biden and Donald Trump. And with what's going on, who do you think will be best to fix this situation?
I don't know if it really makes a difference. Me personally, I just think all politicians are criminals. You know, it's just organized crime, and maybe some will do some good things and other bad things, and the other guy will do some good things and other bad things. So, like, I really don't trust the Republicans or the Democrats. I think they're all just a bunch of crooks. Crime and politics, same thing.
Here in the Bronx now, who do I have the pleasure of speaking with?
Jalen, Tristy.
And who are you guys going to be supporting in 2024?
I'm not sure yet.
You're going to have the option between Joe Biden and Donald Trump.
Yeah.
You guys have to choose.
I know. And there's a lot of stuff that, Donald Trump has done that is like, really like, I don't know if I want to do that. But then even with the stuff that Joe Biden has said, it's still like, you don't really know if he's for sure, if he's serious. So I don't like, it's really iffy, but I'm going more towards Joe Biden, I guess, because I don't really like the way Donald Trump does things that he do and how he speaks to people. Yes, how he presents.
So and I knew with females, how females are very sensitive. So words, how people say words don't hurt them or anything. It can't break you up. None of that. Females go by feelings. And this is the problem when we say F your feelings, F your feelings. Who cares about what the person says, what the person is doing? Yeah, words about word. Like, I thought words don't harm y'all. But they could say, the person could say something, hey, you ugly. Everybody just get offended. They want to fight the person. And what's the person's opinion? But it's their opinion, though. I'm not even going to disrespect them. But continue.
That's the stuff and how he speaks to people.
Who do you think will make the country safer?
I honestly feel like Joe Biden, because Donald Trump, he does whatever. He's like an intrusive thought. So I think Joe Biden, even though he don't really know what he's doing either, but he thinks like regularly. You know what I mean? I think I would give it. I could say both of them, but because I'm leaning more towards Joe Biden, I would say with him. But Joe Biden does more stuff where he's trying to help other countries more than he's trying to help his own country that he's serving. So, that is something that could lead into something bigger. And then Donald Trump, he was more so, trying to help the people that he's with. But then I don't know the thoughts behind that and why he's trying to do that for his people. So I'm going more towards Joe Biden.
Joe Biden. But if Joe Biden's put in other countries before us, how y'all gonna go for Joe Biden? If we live in America, you guys just said that he puts people outside.
But
Puts other countries before us.
Yeah. So that's why I'm saying, it's for both of them, it's like a 50-50. Only reason why is because a few things that Joe Biden has said, I can lean more towards that, it goes with my, what's the word? My beliefs, I can say. Yeah, my values and my beliefs. But Trump is more, on the... He does things because he wants to do it. Mm-hmm. He's not really talking to the people that he needs to talk to. Like he's not really talking to like the people out here. Like I've seen a few videos where Joe Biden is actually going out and he's talking to the people of America and whatever. But Trump hasn't really, to me, I haven't seen him really come out and really talk to many people. It's more of his thoughts of what he wants to do.
With the election coming in 2024, what do you think's gonna happen?
We're gonna have more problems. We're gonna have problems. I don't want to say because it would probably be biased, but I like Trump. Like Trump is definitely a wartime president. He not about to play games. You know what I mean? And he gonna make sure we good.
So do you feel more?
I'm glad to see the black men's already finally waking up and noticing the nonsense that's going on in the White House today. The females, of course, most of them will probably go for Biden because it's feelings. Feelings always what make them feel good is, whatever. Because Biden say things that what they want to hear, and he don't come through with it. But the men already know, hey, they've been lying. This is why you need more men, man. This is why kids need to grow up with their fathers, because of stuff like this. Let's continue.
Protected underneath Trump than you would underneath Biden?
Biden's family feels more protected under Trump than they do Biden. That's crazy.
On top of all this, what do you think about the migrant crisis and everything that's going on here in New York City and then in the Bronx and America in general?
Honestly, people should feel safe, right? However, we gotta clean up our own backyard before we can help somebody else clean up theirs.
Remember this lady from earlier in the video? Now she's going to tell us who she's voting for in 2024. What about you, ma'am? I see you're listening here, you're listening to us talking. What do you think about what's going on?
Well, I voted Democrat for decades, and then at a certain point I started saying to myself, you know, why do we still have the same problems that just like perpetuate?
Wow. Oh, this nigga, first woman. Seems like she's about to change her ways of voting now. They're like a black woman too. Let's go.
In our cities, and I really got frustrated with the Democrats, and I basically walked away. So
yeah.
I don't know if you know that walkaway movement. So I kind of tuned into that. I can't vote Democrat anymore. And I'm not saying one day if they clean their act up, I'll go back. But no, then I looked into things. I looked into Donald Trump and finding out more about what was really going on with him, and got beyond the media and just, you know, I'm a Trump supporter. So, and I don't support Biden at all. And you know, I don't know. The Democrat-run cities are I don't know. There's so many problems that needs.
She's 100% right. Look at all the Democrat cities, guys. You guys see them. States, you see California, you see Chicago, you see New York, you see Colorado, somewhere like that. You see Denver, I mean. So she's right. She noticed it, though. She opened her eyes. She is woke.
Be cleaned up.
There are a lot more people like you who were once blue and that are now turning over to red.
Well, I hope so. I mean, I know that I've come across many of them online. A lot of people are, you know, waking up, getting frustrated with Democrat policies, and I hope that Trump wins in 2024. And the divide between the Republicans and Democrats is so great. It's kind of scary because we don't know. You know,
I think if Trump wins, we could see an uprise from the Democratic people, and if Joe Biden wins, do you think we could see almost like a civil war coming from the Republicans?
I don't know.
Maybe, right?
I don't know. I don't know, but this country, I think, is in crisis.
Thank you so much for watching this video. Be sure to subscribe for more election specials and more content to come soon. And who are you going to be voting?
Oh man, guys, this was pretty good. Just to hear the New Yorkers and how they think, and a lot of the men, as you can see, especially like two of the black dudes at the end, really kind of show how they woke and they just tired of the nonsense that's going on. When you start to get tired of the same thing over and over, you tend to change. But some people don't. They just continue to do it because the other person that they're going against said something, made them feel sad and sorry. They choose, hey, I'm not going for this person. I don't care what he's done. I don't think he's done good or whatever. I'm not going for him. But the person that lie in front of their face and tell you, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black, that's what we're still going to vote. And it's not that's not racist. Come on, man. You tripping. I'm not going to put no old geezer, some old trash in the office like the one that's in office now. Done disrespect us many a time, and then you guys still continue to vote for this person. If you look at like all the celebrities that this dude put in front of him to say, hey, we're gonna call out these certain people, like we're gonna have Cardi B, these rappers to go out and say, hey, vote for me. And I don't care about those celebrities, the rappers and all that. I do not care about those people. They could be gone. If it was me the sniper figure tell them, hey, leave. I don't care, because I don't care for rappers and celebrities like that. Only ones I really care if that knows, hey, what's really going on. But look at the people that he put in front for the black community to tell them, hey, go out there and tell these people to vote for us. And they're going to follow them. This is a problem, man. The black culture will follow anything. And it's always negative stuff. It's sad, man. But everybody know who I'm going for. Trump 2024. I can't wait. Trump going to win this, man. God bless America. Let's get this back. All right, guys. You guys have a good one. Thank you for watching. Have an amazing day.